And yeah. So we are actually back. Good. You load in peace. You load in peace because now you're going to be very much slower. Here you are. Bloody hell, why are you not loading? No, we're loading. Interesting. Well, it does take time, I suppose, for everything to load. But well, I guess that could be worse. Oh, already loading. You are quite fast today, aren't you? Well then, let us be fast too, I guess. Now, technically speaking, we should be seeing something soonish. Cruise blood magic, you say? Well, such nice little things.
Right you are, Warden. We'll get these walls rebuilt for you.
You know, Nathaniel, you're just like me.
Am I now?
Everyone hates your family for something terrible they did, even though you weren't involved.
I hope you have a point, Anders.
Well, he's trying to
It's
make
like
you
you're
know.
a mage. If
Yeah.
there were more hows, they'd lock all of you up in a tower to protect
No,
everyone
no,
else.
they would kill you.
A thrilling analogy.
Yeah, but you know, they would probably kill them. Yes, I
The
know.
men are still clearing the rubble in the basement. They'll be finished soon.
Not. Oh, then let's see here. Wasn't there some nobles that I was supposed to introduce myself to and be like, whoop, this is mine. You owe me now.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
Good question, actually. Well, strange question.
Is it? You've never thought about it? Does nobody ever leave the Wardens?
Well, yeah, are you planning on
It's
leaving?
just a question. There are worse things to be, I guess.
Yeah,
I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying.
They probably have given you credit for trying, it just doesn't mean that they actually let you go because, you know, mage, Maleficarum and all of the nastiness. 7,
I
you say?
got really good at escaping the tower. Just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose.
You're still not good
You
at
know,
it.
There is one thing I miss about the tower. My cat.
You had a cat, eh?
Mr. Wiggums. He wasn't my cat, he was the tower's mouser. But he took a liking to me.
Well,
There
that's
were
nice.
days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums.
Well, why exactly, poor
He
Mr.
became
Wiggins?
possessed by a rage
shit.
demon, but he did take out 3 Templars. Oh, I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums, then. May he forever eat mice in the Fade.
That's impressive, actually. Not only did he turn into a rage demon, he took out 3 Templars. That's not something any old bloody freaking cat can do. So, my little kitty cat here, monster that he is, could not do that. Again, I don't think he's actually going to try. Oh, I hope. No, come on, do all the stuff. Put it into The storage. Actually, I think as a camp or anything like that goes, the awakening actually did make a pretty sweet and good job. Well, I probably shouldn't have mentioned the kitty yet, because now the kitty is screaming in my ear. Great. Hey, Nathaniel.
We should keep our mind on the task at hand.
May I
Ambassador.
be of service? Farewell, Commander.
You're so bloody elf, I don't trust you.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
He's actually right. There is quite little in the way of rest for the wicked. Like us, we're tainted. Bloody freaking tainted to hell.
Need something pummeled? Yes. Need something pummeled? Yes.
You need anything, Commander? Farewell to you.
Not right now. Maybe in the future.
I'm here to serve, Commander.
Nice. Nothing new.
Very
Commander.
Yes, that is my title. Report a
Grim,
decision.
sir. It seems as if every
nice.
darkspawn in the kingdom has been driven here.
Very nice.
The soldiers are split between protecting the Vigil and the city of Amaranthine. Master Wade has been at the forge night and day. New arms will... Scouts report darkspawn through... Where the soldiers aren't patrolling, the land is dangerous, Commander. Very... Good day.
Well, that is horrible, isn't it?
Commander, the Lords of Amaranthine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey Wardens. These were our
I'd better hope so.
Rendenhouse vassals. Now they will be yours.
Great. So, what do I need to know
Some
about
of
those
these lords
bloody
bore Rendon
bastards?
no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully, Commander.
Great. So,
Lords
basically,
and ladies,
people
I
who will
present
stab me in the
Warden
back.
Commander of Ferelden and Arl of Amaranthine.
Commander.
Time for to be very persuasive, I guess. What difference of any? But of course it's one.
Ban Esmerel of Amaranthine. As is old custom, you have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmerel, will be faithful to the Arl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor.
You look slimy.
Never
I don't
will
trust
I bear
you.
arms against her or her heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I don't trust you at all.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbrecht,
Also, this is going to take
And
a while.
so, the ceremony is complete.
long live the Warden Commander.
So after standing around for an hour and listening to I swear
Let me know
stuff
if you
that I
want the
don't
nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
He's got a good point. I should get back to me first. Well then. Mingling it is. Hey, Esmeralda.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
So Tenre.
Warden Commander.
Indeed.
We've all heard so much about you. So many good things, unbelievable things.
I know, I'm
but many of your
unbelievable.
deeds cost people here a chance at great advancement.
Mm-hmm.
So many some nobles here. They seek to end your dominion over them.
Oh, this much I've gathered
Perhaps
already.
you do not know the full extent of their determination.
Well, let
I've
them.
had occasion to intercept some of their Any individual message is They mean to end you before you can begin. A deadly coalition.
A conspiracy to murder me. I'm flattered.
I would take this matter seriously, Warden. They know of your Given a few days, I would have brought them tonight, but I've much to lose. Farewell.
Well, the broom conspiracy, eh? Flattering, considering
It's an
I'm
honor to have you as our liege, Commander.
not even in office for that long.
Honored to meet you, Warden Commander.
Not more about your...
Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation
That
as
seems
we
to be a
feast,
problem.
the peasants on our land.
The city's defenses are more important.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food?
He makes a pretty good point, yes. We might have some stuff now, but I would like to, you know, get some food next season. I will take the
Thank
Metro
you, my
advisement.
liege. Commander.
What does my quest log say? So, also feel the percentages of the nobles. Conspiracy. There's only a conspiracy which is going to collect more evidence. The few sources of patrol entire army. Any farmer is crucial. It said he's a farmer. Yeah.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. There's really only two. Lord Edelbreck, master of the Firavel Plains, controls. Ban Esmeralda rules the city. Wealthiest in the room by far. She may not be loved, but she cannot be ignored.
Edelbreck said not to
speaks truly, sir. He and Ban Esmeralda both, but we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade.
Well, I guess trade must go.
As you wish. Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out.
I have heard
Do you
of
know the
conspiracy against me.
conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense. She's a sly one, said Tamra. Better to be a touch paranoid. To proceed, we'd need strong. There are options. Some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce.
Well,
we could have some soldiers try to spy on them. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds a dangerous fellow, by all accounts. Not leading likely, in truth. Good men.
Oh,
no idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amaranthine is all I know.
What would you recommend?
You could invite a member of each of the noble family. And if anything untoward happens, this is a terribly Orlesian thing to do.
It is, actually. Let's
you need
find
to head to the city, then.
Yes, I would be afraid of a bit of a conspiracy against me. Bloody freaking hell, I killed that archdemon for it. No?
As you wish. Clear the hall.
I mean, bloody freaking hell, that's just a bit of a conspiracy. I'm not afraid of that. What's I gonna do?
Yes.
Send an assassin?
Were you there when my father was killed?
Don't go digging in the dust for things laid to rest. Does no one any good.
Whatever people say about him, he was still my father. And I just want to know if he suffered.
I'm not the person to ask.
Very well, Oghren. Evade the question.
Well, I mean, you could ask me, you know, Was I there, actually? Now that I think about it. Oh, guess we're gonna go to the city again. We haven't been there in a while now, have we? So don't we need to tell the smugglers about the guard murder that we committed? Yes, I think we do. Then we need to find that Dark Wolf character. And it was lovely when people are that bloody edgy. Edgy enough that you will quite literally cut yourself on their names alone. Which is probably telling you monstrously much about their name. And probably the convenience.
I heard the news. Thank you. We are grateful for your continued support.
I'm a great person, I know.
You have done us a great service.
Yes, and now you do me a great service, otherwise I'm gonna think, you know, about cutting my ties with you in the most, bloody fashion imaginable. And oh boy, believe me, I can do very well at it. That's what you say. Also, while I'm at it, you load game. Let's do another view. And I can go here and be like, click. Come on, I said click. Very much. On we go on a little adventure. Now then, I talked to you about that already, so nothing here.
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you.
Bloody hell, you look horrible.
I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the commander of the Grey.
So, who is
Some
it?
visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helm. He said he was Sir Wolf of Rivain. Ah, the Dark Wolf's nothing but a rumor. Mind you, he was acting suspicious. No, sir. Again.
Interesting. Randy didn't know that any kids the Dark Wolf will meet you by the fountain. Well, guess I'll find him somewhere.
You could have used your influence to help the people of this city, but you're just a common murderer. Nothing to say to you.
That's going a bit far. I'm not just a common murderer, I am a murderer of influence. Basically a politician, you know. No, I guess that's a very unnice thing to say, isn't it? Oh, well, it would be. It went so bloody freaking true.
It is so good to see you.
You can search noises, the crowded line, daily functions, blah bleep.
Well, Commander.
Is that going to lead straight to the... Yes, it is going to lead straight to the smugglers, isn't it? It sounds like a bit of a problem. Also, why is there a suspicious guard just sending around?
I see you got my letter, Commander.
I did.
It's an honor to meet you.
You look horrible. Dark Wolf, I presume?
The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help.
Good. So, and why would you want to help me?
You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the
shouldn't be much of a
conspirators.
problem.
But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns.
Well, 50 sovereigns it is.
Will be done. Give me some time.
I will. I can wait. Bit of a gamble when you think about it, but you know. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Worst case he runs away. Then I will run after him. And I can hold a grudge for quite a while.
I've thought about what you said, Anders.
So you know.
Comparison between my family and Mage's. It's idiotic. I'm not about to transform into an abomination simply for being a Howe.
I didn't say it was a perfect analogy.
Being a Howe also does not allow me to control your mind.
Kinda missing my point, aren't you?
I am not a fan of oversimplification.
All things in this world
Fine.
Now's better than later.
night.
Your loss.
What one man gains, another has lost.
Oh, not untrue. But still, that's not completely true. Being how it did allow you at some point to have quite a bit of control. Just that you kinda lost that privilege. Because you're bloody freaking idiots.
Oh, where has my Karam gone?
To repeat the point, you are bloody freaking idiots. I mean, technically speaking, you have already had everything, you know? You had land, status. All you bloody would have to do is just, you know, sit tight and don't get overly ambitious.
Remember that you are an example to your left.
And, well, what did he do? You tried to piss me off, you tried to piss everybody off, and you sided with the wrong person. Hell. Surprise. Dad can fuck you.
So you can get off my back.
It's, always so surprising, isn't it? Now I'm supposed to be like, oh, poor little Nathan. No, I'm not. It's the sort of bloody nonsense that happens when the nobility is involved. I'm sorry to say. What can I say? That's just how the frick it is.
Alright, alright.
What the fuck are you? I'm feeling like there's something going on. 50 silvers, money for prison banquets, moonshine. I think it's what to do because she's you like to get a book so you can enter from its counters, sermons of she's here, or something like that. What? I don't have? Don't you wanted some 50 silver? Those orphans are interesting, taste-wise. Interesting.
What can I get for you, friend?
What do you have? More of an important question. So, brandy, eh? All of the dead gods. You have some very interesting weaponry here, haven't you? Jesus Christ, my friend. I mean, imagine that. You go to a barkeeper somewhere, you know, and like, oh, what you got? And he's like, well, look at my collection of scale boots. Usually you're like, I just wanted a drink, man. All I wanted was a nice little drink. Not this shit.
Best watch yourself if you head out of town. Too many darkspawn about.
Hey, why didn't we think of this earlier? Wine and women all day and all night.
Here's to our mysterious benefactor.
Long may this cow be milked.
That sounds like a crime.
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger.
Maybe later.
We chatted a bit. He was spent most of his nights here drinking. Wasn't ever loud or too forward. Haven't seen him for maybe. Said he was tracking some darkspawn.
Okay, darkspawn.
One
Yes,
particular
yes, yes.
group that he told me they were acting strange. Those darkspawn. Acting. I expect he caught them. Probably why he hasn't been back, right?
Well, he mentioned the Black Marsh.
I think so. There were a few places he mentioned he needed to look.
Just so
We
friendly.
chatted, like I said. My pleasure.
Well, okay, so you chatted. That's bad. Yeah, I wish we had done a bit more, but mildly. Maybe got a bit more information out of him when he's, you know, slept. Talked in his sleep or something. Alas, can't really do much about that, now can I? Yes, I know. The dwarves had once great dikes. 12 to be precise. Now they have none. Because they're idiots. What? Where the freaking hell do you come from even? Well, it doesn't matter to me, you're gonna die. Where are my bloody freaking smugglers? You see, this is the point in my life where I'm like, where the freaking hell are you coming from and why the fuck are there bloody freaking darkspawn right below the freaking city?
Got it.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's surprising. Moonshine. The moonshine, the very leaf Schubert of the moonshine, and Lela's sermon book. I don't even know who all of these people are, but I'm gonna find them and I'm gonna steal their stuff. This is pretty good, isn't it?
Hey,
Go get your own
you're
drink.
an important person.
Yes, I am that important person. The really important person, you know? I do all the nice little horribleness. To be fair, I'm not that bad. I actually do quite a bit good.
All things in this world
Got it.
finite.
Yes,
What
I
one
know.
man gains.
Another must lose. And where there's rock, there's always gonna be roll, I know. These sermons of just a second, you can't see it. It's not that far.
I'll get on it.
Thanks for your book, you bloody freaking... To be fair, I would have stolen that anyway, because, well, screw you, church. You don't like mages? Well, mages don't like you either. But technically speaking, this particular mage in case could actually start wearing armor now. Could, mind you. Doesn't mean that we shall. So we need to get up on the battlements, didn't we, for that that note for the husband guy. Well, apparently not that part of the battlements, I guess. Also, don't mind the corpses. That's just absolutely normal.
I'll get on it.
No, it's just something that happens regularly.
With trade halted, I can't get my silks from Denerim.
Don't worry, I am protecting trade now, mostly because I act in my own selfish self-interest. Obviously. Well, to be fair, Amaranth does have, you know, its walls and its guard. And the bigger farmers should have, you know, technically their own guards, because, screw you, take care of yourself, you idiot. Which elements is fair to meet a dream of buying an old abandoned house, the house itself might yield further clues. Great, an old abandoned house. Do you know how many old and abandoned houses there are in this area right now? Let's just say, when you ever saw up for hot singles in your area, and the sheer amount of those, there are even more houses like that. They're hot, they're single, and they're old. Well, partly that's this then. Yes, keep loading. Ooh, a few moonshiners. Well, it did take them a second to realize, like, maybe we should attack them. It's slow. Really a bit slow. But then again, it was really the most
Alright.
sophisticated decision you ever made to attack me.
Got it.
And I mean, I'm really sorry to say, but Jesus. Not a smart one, are you? It's kinda sad, actually. Really kinda sad. Come on. No, it's a poor little refugee.
Spare anything, sir.
Sure.
The family farm was burned by Darkspawn. They won't let us in the city.
You're back. Have you any news?
I'm working on it. That should be more than enough news.
So, it seems.
Yes, you owe me a reward. Now we've got the moonshine and we've got the book, so I guess we can make those so-called orphans happy. Yeah, I'm sure it's orphans. Yeah. Give him time to work. I mean, sure. Take your time. Just my life on the line, you know.
The whole quiet and stoic thing must...
It's nice, isn't it? Very nice indeed. Actually, I'm quite happy. You can play Awakening because it's actually pretty sweet. Awakening is nice. I will admit that much happily. Nathaniel disapproves.
Now's better than later.
Well, it's supposed to be an Amaranthine, but well, I guess it would be front of the city. Or maybe I actually need to travel there through the world map. I don't know. Then I will say that I will actually want to... I'll take my time playing this. I always thought that Awakening has taken what was already a good game, mind you, and essentially made it even better. I should get that up for you because I want you to actually learn that shit. Grievous Insult. Basically, you're standing there and just spewing nice little comments about their mom, and suddenly it's like, "Roop." That sounds very useful. But for now, you know, learn to insult people by screaming about, well, I guess their mother's affairs with trees and stuff. Not my best insult, I will admit. Now then. Where is that house I am looking for? Let's not think about it. I would actually do like it if those corpses would at some point disappear. Well, shit. That's not a nice view.
I'll get on it.
Also, you're pretty damn pixelated, my friend. Bikini was unworthy as a wife. Perhaps now his fate will give Alma some closure. Yes, so we have a reason to then start looking for her and find another corpse. Also a possibility. A distinct one, actually. Never a fan of suicide. Don't get me wrong, life can be pretty fucking annoying at points, yes. To the point where you can pretty much joke when you say that, well, probably suicide would be an easier solution, yes. Still it is and will always be the coward's way out. And when I do like the idea of being a coward when it comes to fighting unnecessarily, yes. You know. There's a lot of cool stuff and a lot of cool games that come out, and I really don't want to miss that in the future. Pretty hard to play games when you're dead, you know?
Did you see those two throwing money around last night?
No, you went to church, weren't you?
I wish I had a mysterious benefactor.
Yeah, well, you know, I wish I had one too. Oh, to be fair, I wish my business had a mysterious benefit that would just show up and randomly spill money at us. It would help. Alas, one cannot have everything. Yes, I do wonder how that stuff works. Well, I mean those side parts. I mean, technically speaking, I can just go like, well, magic. No. Would be a bit of a waste of magic though, wouldn't it be? Yo, I'm just here to tell you, your husband, pretty damn idiot.
He hung himself.
Yeah.
Oh, Karen, why couldn't you have told me?
Don't know, you have to ask him, I guess. Oh, then. Damn Blackmore. The freed Eileen Bensley was now headed home. My father may write to you again at... There's some darkspawn in the basement, but Rubenbox and Jack will later to see whether she's cleared the path. Has agreed to vent around to keep search for more urgent for the vigil. Well, let's leave the church. I'm quite literally getting cancer while standing here. So I can feel the Templars staring at me. All Templary, basically. Which reminds me, since I actually don't have that much left to do in my original plan for Sunday, I might actually play something that does not have Templars, no, but I have another class of people that really like to, you know, look judgingly at people, namely Paladins. That would be, of course, none other than Baldur's Gate in all of its glory. Quit the intro. Actually, I think, how far are we? We were... not Chernobyl, Legion's Keep, for the old Cove. Sure, it's the closest, we're gonna go there. Then we've got the Black Marsh and the Wending Wood. Let's go droop, 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 and droop. But not do too much at once. We actually wanna, you know, have a bit of stuff and time and places left to go. Basically, I want to keep my Friday entertainment for a while. Now I know, it might sound a bit selfish, yes, but consider it like this. There are still, just from the games that I want to play, quite a few left. And that's not counting all the games I could potentially play, because oh boy, there are a lot more of those. And the Black Marsh or the Wending Wood. You know what? No, I'm gonna decide the other way. I'm gonna here see if something new is spawned here. Then I'm gonna go there. Then we're gonna go there. Then we're gonna go here, so that we actually have a lot of travel time. So that if there is any, you know, ambushes potentially on these routes, I will trigger them. Just because I'm annoyingly often around.
Got it.
Also, apparently I missed some stuff here. Well then, you people started, you know, rebuilding, no? Might wanna, you know, start that. I know, it's the same guy, and he's still probably pixelated. I mean, mutilated. Mutilated, of course. Now then, the Notwood Hills. What horribleness is waiting for me there? Actually, I don't even know why we're going there. I know it's for one of the main quests, I believe. Don't ask me though which one. Well, you unholy creature. Not gonna survive for long. Bit loud game. Just a bit. Oh. Could be the way forward. I can see stuff on the other side. Well, my, you thinking that was a wise idea to hang somebody where I could see it? And then attack me. That's an even worse idea. Now then, I guess I can't ask you really what you were doing. Jesus, what happened to filthy adulteress? Well, to be fair, I do have little mercy with adulteress. Generally speaking, if you can't keep it in your pants, you can't really complain about other people making sure that you cannot take it out of your pants anymore. Then again, maybe a bit of, you know, a more civil solution could have been reached. Beating them up, okay, but while murdering them, probably not a nice way of doing it.
unstable, crumbling chasm. Let's go and play in it.
Yes, Anders, you have absolutely found my point I was going to make about
You don't
that.
actually think your jokes are funny, do you?
Could have sworn that fly was buzzing again.
Har! Let me tell you about my life in one word.
Oh, no, don't take me back to the tower.
The Longbury past. An old letter found blah blah revealed that the treasure hunter named Tyrrell found something in the chasm. May keep records that could reveal what you
I'm
found.
far too delicate.
I'm not only a dwarf, I'm a moron. Listen to me fart.
Oh no, big Templar man. What are you going to do with that sword?
Ew.
Don't play with fire.
For a second I was like, what? Derpstalker? Nein, Diebstalker. Diebstalker. Fireballs! Not a good sign when even all our rails fall down, I will admit. Well, but I guess shit happens. With the booty little Derpstalkers, they tried. They failed. I am not one to be easily murdered.
Got it.
Mika's lucky deerfoot. Lucky charms. Return the hunter's record. Well, they might be grateful, yeah. I sure hope their gratefulness extends to, you know, some money. Now then, let's check out the... That is actually... This looks fucking like deep roads, actually. Which is surprising. You would expect that the deep roads are a bit deeper. At least a bit. That looks bad. Maybe we should stop them. Well, seems like a good moment to intervene. Like this. Also make sure you don't kill dwarven bitch. Oh, easy enough, I guess.
Well, that was close. For a moment there, I thought I was really about to join the Legion of the Dead.
Oh, you alright?
I might have cracked a rib, but it's hard to be sure. Everything hurts.
Yeah, sounds horrible. Oh, well, you're standing.
Anyway,
Fine.
I can't chat for long. I should probably go back, as foolish as that sounds, see if there's anything I can do.
What the frick are you talking about?
I'll be fine, but I need to figure out what the Darkspawn are doing. Scout out the place.
Yes, tell me what
There's
they're
something
doing.
going on in Calharal. We thought the Darkspawn were breeding an army. The Legion went to
Well.
investigate, but Calharal proved too much for us. It was a massacre, and now I'm the only one left.
You know, I had some respect for your legion, but apparently your legion... Nah, let's not talk about it. Oh, how did you get
When
away?
I saw my friends cut down, I got scared. I fled. The Darkspawn have changed. They're smart now. They destroyed the Legion. I saw them taking some of the women, and I wasn't about to stick around for that.
But, you too have watched enough hentai to know where that is going, eh? Well, good on you, I guess. Well, you've left
Except it
fighting
is a
as a
fight
day.
that cannot be won. Not alone. But if the Darkspawn are really breeding an army, I can't stay here. I have to do something.
Well, I am a Grey Warden.
Ah, that's convenient. The ancestors must have had a hand in this. I'll show you where Calharal is. Safety in numbers, yes?
Alright.
Excellent. With your help.
Oh, not.
Let's not waste time. Calharal
Yes, indeed.
awaits, and Darkspawn, when left to their own devices.
We have another team member, yeah? A level 25 rook.
Andraste's blood.
One rook out, another drop in. Nice. Now then, you are a Legionnaire Scout. So let me see what I can learn. Lots of useful stuff. Jesus, that's a lot of dexterity. You don't even have enough cunning for that. Jesus, you kinda disappoint me. Sigrun, is it? You are a bit of a disappointment, are ya?
I'll get on it.
Oh well. Yes, I'm gonna get used to it.
You come here often?
No, I've never been this close to the surface.
Well, you're welcome to come with me anytime. Anytime.
I'm sorry, what?
The name's Oghren, by the way. But the ladies pronounce it Oghren.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he is bloody fucking trying. You can't even argue with that. A bit blatant, yes, but... Oh. I mean, who knows what dwarves are into, you know? Who even knows? Sure, sell down. I actually think if we can finish this, we should actually have done more than enough for one episode. Because this is probably going to take a while. Or at least I think it will.
I'm just going to assume that something died in your mouth.
Funny story. Dwarf attacks mage, dwarf wins.
Yeah, I noticed how you pissed in your armor in that last fight. Well done.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Well, as we all actually.
I don't know much about Kal Haral, except what the others from the Legion told me. It used to be important. A center of learning for the Smithcast.
Wow.
When the fortress was lost, a lot of what the Smiths had learned was lost with it. They've never built anything quite like Kal Haral since.
And that just proves how bloody freaking bad our dwarves at, you know, actually conserving stuff. See, it's like that little thing told me. There were once 12 great hikes, okay? And now they are not. And all of that stuff about golems and all the stuff about apparently, you know, learning, it's all lost. Because nobody actually bothered to A, draw freaking maps to where it's have to go, and B,
It's Juka. He's hurt. Bad.
how to fucking take that learned stuff
Yes,
out of the morning.
Be still and try
Thanks. Let's see from Legion as well.
I did not expect to find anyone this far in. Do you have healing herbs?
No. I feel...
Nice.
No!
You must listen. The brute...
Nice.
But...
Well, talking about brood mothers, so I guess their children would be...
Ancestors look kindly on you.
Well, I don't care about
We
the
have to finish
ancestors.
what the Legion started.
Great. And how exactly do you expect us to do it? The Legion failed. And we, four, are supposed to do what the Legion couldn't do. Let me point out that Legion usually means there are more than 4 people in it. Then we have us here. Ouch. What the fuck do you think you're doing? That hurts. Really makes me want to murder you. At least I'm getting more stones. Well, I mean, I could technically start equipping, you know, armor. We all badass like. So I would like to point out, I actually would like to, you know, be able to swim. To give me 1 point. That, even, I say. That odd number just, kinda annoyed me. Now then, what can we learn? Time spiral, that sounds pretty useful. I'm the mage that is not afraid of blowing himself up. Like literally not afraid. Yep, I'm just that sort of person. Also pretty nice for an ambush, I would say. All things considered. Come on, pick it up. Not that the Darkspawn are usually very good at, let's say, any sort of advanced tactic. Their usual tactic consists of, you know, we are gonna run in there with superior numbers and yeah, that's hopefully gonna be enough. Let's have to deal with that guy first. That's what I would like to do. Don't seem to be dead.
Got it.
And after all, I've got a very important business to take care of, you know. Somebody, after all, has to do with all of those corpses.
I'll get on it. Fail.
Great, because you are so fucking useless, you can't even pick that freaking. You are such a waste of space, aren't ya? What good is a rook that can't even open the freaking.
Now's better than later.
Can't even. I freaking can't even.
I'll get on it.
Ancient boots. Now that's actually reasonable, because, you know, if, yeah, these tags have been lost in part for, you know, decades and centuries and so on, you wouldn't find any actually, you know, working equipment in them anymore. Which it obviously. Or at least you really shouldn't, because that does not make sense, you know. Most materials don't last forever if you don't take some care of them. Look at me, I'm evilly laughing at you. Olaf's last, my friend. It's me indeed, isn't it? On we go. On our little adventure.
Alright.
Hey, Whetstone. Where the hell that is a gift I will never figure out. Seems more like a... well, a useful tool, I guess.
The Legion got this far with no trouble.
Nice.
We got careless and complacent and stormed the main entrance up those stairs. It was a disaster. The Darkspawn were waiting. They turned the Tide's old defenses against us.
That is actually impressive.
And more. Ancient Dwarven ingenuity, used by the very monsters it was intended to kill. We need to learn from the Legion's mistake. Avoid the main door.
Send us away.
Most of the old Dwarven fortresses had hidden side entrances. I bet this one does too. We just need to find it.
You know, Sigrun, that's nothing specific to draws. Let me point out the following. If you trap your main entrance to the point where even, you know, a dwarf can just enter it, because it's not such an obvious thing to a dwarf to see that trap. Do you think it takes a freaking genius to point out that you need a freaking side entrance or 2 or 3 or, you know, however the bloody freaking hell you would like to? Well, I see what you were talking about when you were talking about the children. Those are pretty damn ugly. Really gives you the feeling of I don't want to face you in close quarters combat, at least not without, you know, an inch or so of armor between us at least. Also a fully closed helmet and stuff like this, so I don't have to see much of you. I can just swing my sword randomly in your direction.
I'll get on it.
Ooh, hit switch. Alright.
Secret doors. Useful for sneaking out without the wife noticing.
Yeah, typical drawers, isn't it? Ooh, side entrance. Yeah, let me guess, that is the main entrance. And on the other side of the argument, we have nothing. Well, we have a vase. That is literally not much, I suppose. Oh, so the side entrance it is then. Yes, are your party adventure first. Yes, I think I have not crafted anything. So okay. I don't think I will start now, sorry to say. Not that it's not useful, there actually is some useful stuff, just not really required for your survival, so you know. You're going to go out of my way. Putting it mildly. Also das Schilde. Bloody freaking creepy. A Golem Master. Oh, it's not really good if they do that. They're not supposed to be Golem Masters. Just pointing it out. They really are not supposed to. Golem control what you say. Somebody is busy mutilating stuff. Because somebody's going to trigger all the traps. As long as it's not me. I have not much of a problem with that actually.
This reminds me of the time a Bronto fell. Loft Orzamar's highest tier. Bronto guts everywhere.
Yeah, kinda annoying, isn't it? Horrible. Horribleness everywhere. At least we can pick up some stuff. And apparently those traps are not yet.
Alright.
Alright, so this would be the main hall. And these would then be the traps you were so worried about. I mean, to be fair, I'm a bit underwhelmed. The Ross really did not do much work here. Could have done better. It could have impressed me, actually. You failed to do so. Very much. Sadly enough. Oh well.
So, what are you doing tonight?
Sleeping.
Obviously.
The night. Honestly, Ogren, what's the point? I'm in the
Alright.
Will admit, golems pretty useful when they're on your side. Pretty annoying when they are not, mind you. Which makes it all the worse that apparently the Dross thought it a good idea to create a control rod that can just be used by... well...
I'll get on it.
Frickin' everybody apparently, including Darkspawn. Or anyone thought that was a good idea. It was not executed on the spot. Somewhat surprising.
Is this what they mean?
Ah, the comments.
Now you are the only thing standing between them and the Darkspawn that threaten our empire. Show them that you are not nothing. Show them that you can be warriors. They're gone.
Well.
Everyone's gone. They've abandoned the Tyke.
Nice.
We have to follow them. I'm not gonna sit here and get eaten by those monsters.
Well, I mean, I can kinda understand where you're coming from. I probably wouldn't wanted to stay around and wait for that either.
I'll get on it.
Come on.
Now's better than later.
Up. Yeah, that's horrible. That still looks somewhat horrible, I will admit. Somebody has to take care of that. And here we have only a single lonely chest. Oh, look at that, she actually could do it, for once. That's one of those annoying ones, isn't it? Once they actually use their head, not only to headbutt you, but to actually think. Very sad to say, it's not gonna help you much. Mind you. But good for you to try, I guess. A scout's report. We're fucked. Everything is fucked. The Tyke is lost. Also, did somebody? No, of course nobody actually thought about taking anything useful out of here and tell them to say. Of course not. Come on, it's Dross. What do you expect? Some actual reasonable thinking. Don't be an idiot. curse me, but it's not gonna help you much. You're dead. Bit of a nice point, might say so.
I'll get on it.
How the hell would that even be alive? Oh, just how the bloody hell. Well, I'm gonna leave you to it, my friends, I guess. Mother.
Watch your little brother. Keep him quiet.
Mother, please. You don't know how to fight.
These weapons were taken from the armories of Kal Haral.
Mm-hmm.
I ask only for volunteers who would rather die fighting than give in.
Those bastards left us behind, and he wants us to fight to defend their escape.
You're going to die anyway. Daylon is giving us
Which is actually a very good point. If you're gonna die anyway, well, I guess I would rather die wearing a weapon in hand.
Fail.
2 reasons. A, I can actually try to fight with that, and B, things get very, very ugly, and I expect horrible death in my near future. Roughly right. I can still kill myself. But that is actually one of those very few legitimate points where you have a reason to, you know, choose the easy way out. So stop doing that, spiders. You're getting a bit annoying there. I'm just saying now. Just saying, spiders. You can't stop doing that, please.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
The Fortress of Kal Hero. Da da da. The only point is like all the others. It did not last. Obviously. And of course, the Drows are idiots about it. I'm pretty damn sure if you were to ask some, you know, of the other Madras now where pretty Kal Hero even was, they'd be like, we don't know, we don't have any maps. Gotta have to go look for it. Because derp, nobody cared. It was such an obvious thing to know, nobody cared to actually draw a freaking map, even while we were losing it. Bloody fucking idiots. Idiots, tell you. Oh, look at that, it's an alpha. At least it thinks it is. Not gonna think that for very long. Doesn't really feel good, huh? Doesn't feel good. When you get murdered by a freaking dwarf. But technically speaking, you get murdered by 2 freaking dwarfs.
Now's better than later.
I just, you know, I make it a bit easier for them, so they can have the fun. Precisely the sort of thing I would do. Precisely the sort of nasty little magic I would prefer. And then with everybody dead and gone, we can go to the trade quarters. Yeah, you do your ghostly battles. Don't mind me though. I'm just running through, you know. Oop. Well, yes. And now she is, well, as in Lady Anora is screwed. Because she thought it would be good to, you know, not marry Alistair. Bloody fucking idiotic, but you know. She thinks that was a good idea. She is a horrible, idiotic person. Well. So isn't it nice? Being a commander, ruling the lands, who has to go through all the bloody freaking mud, crawling it down in this hellhole. Of course, us. Nobody else would even be able to do that. Maybe it's combat training now.
Rush the attack! Go!
No, they're not.
Is mine!
They're actually fighting against each other, eh? Yeah, that's
You
interesting.
remind me of Bronca sometimes.
I remind you of your ex-wife who fed her entire house to Darkspawn in a search for a magical anvil?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, no. Not when you put it that way.
Smooth, Ogren. Real smooth.
Well, yeah, he is trying, considering he's a dwarf, you know, he was somewhat smooth. Well then, another one needs to die. Really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Why all of those bloody freaking Darkspawn just wanna die outright.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh shit. Rope. You have to know when it's time for a tactical retreat, obviously. Well, I didn't know that would happen. I maybe could have figured it out, yes, but I did not. Yeah, the run is probably the smell of yourself, who has been wearing the same armor for quite a long while at this point. Well, that was not how I planned to go about here, but, well, I guess, you know, it could have been worse. We did survive.
Alright, alright.
We shall take it with grace. Get a lot of grace. No, then I can't go down if memory serves. Oh, that's closed. And we can't go anywhere else, so I guess for what it is. Since you're all busy fighting each other, it would be a shame if somebody else suddenly got involved in that, eh? And started murdercating you. Like this. Yes, you continue laughing, your evil little laugh. And I do whatever I please, as usual. Yeah, good to be a protagonist. Sometimes. Most of the times, pain in the ass. Sometimes, quite nice actually.
No!
No! The drawers left the castless behind. Story Dalen. Thanks by the castless. And wrote the names on stone tablet. World record. Trophy would be interested in seeing the tablet. Is that so? Well, good on them. I sure hope they've got some money to pay for that, because it takes a freaking lot of work to actually get those information. And so, you know, could you stop running away like a bitch and fight? We can't really live in a world where the Darkspawn are, you know, more efficient at killing the Darkspawn than us. That's putting us in a bad light, you know. Might have wanted to sell some stuff and make my inventory a bit just a bit more empty beforehand, but alas, well, worst case scenario, I'm gonna That was a horrible effect for my eyes. A very horrible effect, mind you. If they wanted to have something that induces madness, well, then it's good too, I guess. They did well.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Somebody died. Okay.
I'll get on it.
I guess died. Don't know how the fuck he died, but he did die. Kind of interesting to see to what actually. Apparently to nothing important. Agrun, I'm disappointed in you. Very disappointed at this point. It was really not good. I sure hope you're feeling a bit bad about that. Because you bloody hell should. Just looking at that 11 is really annoying me. Oh, look at me, I've got 11. Yay. Screw you, unless you're gonna get 12. Give me an even number at least. Bloody mongrel. Might for once actually be nice to, you know, summon some horribleness from above. Horribleness! Even more horribleness! I can summon all the horribleness. I am invincible! Now really on personal note.
I'll get on it.
Hell, don't mind the flame. Hell, blazing about, doing horrible things to us. And everybody involved. No, just happens. Just happens. Ooh. More Aaron for the word. So that the world can eat more armor and stuff.
Now's better than later.
The Chantry has a monopoly on all lyrium the dwarves mine. They kill anyone who tries to get around it. Sure, why not? I've always fancied life as a lyrium smuggler. Maybe I'll wear a dashing chapeau. I used to be a good little Andrastian. I said my prayers, repented my sins, all of it.
Yes, yes, sure.
It could have been worse. I could have been made tranquil, haggling over the price of a wand.
You could,
Or I could be with the
but you
Qunari.
didn't.
I hear they leash their mages. Or I could be dead. Dead's bad.
Perspective
If I
is
didn't
good,
have
isn't it?
perspective, I'd still be sitting in a Templar dungeon drooling on my small clothes. A related question. What do Grey Wardens do when there aren't Darkspawn running amok? I mean, are there parties? Do we travel the world? Take over small kingdoms?
Well, you've forgotten the young. It sounds like a good
My
start.
lady, I like the way you think.
Don't ya?
Me, I intend to take up knitting. I'll send a scarf to the Templar commander every Saturnalia, provided I don't end up in some ogre's belly, chewed up into tiny mage pieces. I'm an optimist.
Well, why not? Why not be an optimist about it? It couldn't hurt you. Nice. I just repaired all that annoying little broken stuff.
Now's better than later.
Good, so if I ever find anything else broken, I shall take it here. That is good. That is indeed good to know. Also pretty nice that they use a golem for doing, you know, the hard work of punching stuff. And the game is saving, which kinda makes me feel like I might actually want to, you know, for once, give myself some armor.
Darkspawn! Kill them all!
Darkspawn! That is always Darkspawn. We've had to deal with those fuckers for quite a while at this point. God. Spell did not work for long, eh? And that's kinda sad.
This anvil must be pretty old. They make them differently these days.
Do they?
Bronco once explained it to me, but I'll be a Nug's uncle if I remember what she said. Crazy harpy. Huh.
You're right.
Yeah, the thing just reminded me of Bronca, that's all.
Stop being a pussy about it.
I know she's gone. I know it. But sometimes I sod it.
Don't you ever chat with somebody else?
Cute as a nug. Filthy's taken off with the little sproglet, though. It's just as well. Look at me, whimpering like a wet...
Yeah, how about you stop whimpering? Also, it's surprisingly efficient. Got a wife named Bronca and got is that a freaking... Yes, that is a freaking human. What the fuck are you doing here?
Thank the Maker. It's a relief to see someone who isn't one of those monsters.
Good point.
Please, for the love of all that's good, let me out. I couldn't stand another minute.
You, my friend, are suspicious as fuck.
I'm not one of them. I haven't gotten the disease or whatever it is.
Huh. Why haven't they killed you then? And what are you doing here in the first place?
Look, Oghren, that's a good question, isn't it? That guy is suspicious.
Talking about the chasm, and I thought I'd sneak in past the Darkspawn to see if there was any treasure. Well,
also, that is really
I found something in this place
strange.
Before the Darkspawn caught me.
Every perspective.
You thief! What you have belongs to the Dwarven people.
Your Dwarven people are dead.
Here to defend it. It's not stealing if they've abandoned it.
They abandoned and they're dead.
If you let me out. I don't want it anymore. It's caused nothing but trouble.
I mean, you're offering me a reward. That's pretty nice. So what did you find anyway?
I'm not sure, but it looks valuable. I've got a nose for these things, trust me. Come on. All I want is to get out of here.
Sure, you know what?
Thank you. My life is worth more than this. Take the blasted thing.
And now you can write now. Let's not be an asshole about it. He gave me my stuff.
Thank you.
I will let him go. Not that much of an unfriendly person. Someone doesn't screw me over, I tend to keep my word. Of course, on the other side, if you lie to me, I will do horrible things to you. Ah, this again. Those creatures really look fucking horrible. See, that's the sort of creature I would like to deal with. It's at least an inch or two of armor. Read them at me. It's one of the very few moments where I'm like, I hate being a mage and being here in my little robe. But technically speaking, I'm here in my little evening dress, which is not bad at all. Not even in the slightest better. My inventory space is running out. That is a not good state to be in. Where to go? Guess we're gonna look down here first. See if we can find any nice things. Ooh, runestones. Oh god, it looks like a puzzle, doesn't it? It is a bloody puzzle. Way. Okay, is there anywhere where it says something? Or am I just supposed to fucking guess? Because I hate to say, but guessing is really not my strong suit.
Alright, alright.
That looks like there are a few too many combinations for my taste. Are you supposed to be dead? You look like an R. Not look like much like an R. I changed it. I can. You are this, you are this, you're not right yet. Nice. That worked out a lot faster than I actually anticipated. Apparently I had a smart movement. I was like, oh god, I can see it.
I'll get on it.
Oh, so far so good. Oh, so far so bad. Okay. Let me help you just a little bit though. Oh, could you stop eating my friends? It's not a very nice thing to do. Which makes me want to murder you. Alright. Just saying, you know. And this stuff and this stuff and more horribleness. I'm not even surprised at this point in time. Stop doing that. Jesus, you are bloody everywhere, aren't you? That is not a good stage to be in. I'm getting eaten here. Could somebody do something about that? My friends, I'm getting eaten here. You were really useful there. I'm just gonna point that out. I could have died there. You know. That leads to there. Like this. Here leads. Looks like I'm just gonna get some nice stuff. Oh, I can work with that. Stuff is always nice. Bloody hell, I knew it would come. I think we all knew the time would come where this would be a thing. Yeah, and I told you. Might have wanted to actually lay out my inventory a bit more. But I did not. That's how we end up with this shit. Well, you need more cunning, eh? 18 to be precise. Guess we'll have to work on that for a while. We also need more dexterity. Well, it's never gonna be easy, I suppose. They never ever stop plumbing. I don't know. I don't know, it makes me want to ignore it again. Another pile of bones. At some point in the very, very far future. Could you do something about that? Yeah, thank you. I don't like getting eaten by those. It's a bit disgusting. Just a bit. How many more of those bloody fucking creatures do I have to freaking murdercate? Okay. At least we leveled up a bit. I guess this is a good time to run away. Look, I brought us your new friends to play with. To be fair, it's probably not the best idea if the page runs forward. Oh, then you managed to murder everything? Very good indeed. Very good.
Got it.
Now, how horrible does it look? Apparently very horrible. Really never stops, does it? But then again, there is an exit here, which is good, because I actually need to sell some bloody freaking stuff. So we can go lower and we can go up. And as much as I hate to say the obvious, up sounds like a very good plan at this point. A very, very good point.
Alright, alright.
Well, a few years of loading later, we are still waiting and waiting and waiting very much. Come on. Come on. I almost believe in you. Just almost. Yeah, so far so good. And you're not gonna let me. Because you're not gonna let me. Well, well, well. for now we're gonna return to Vigil's Keep. I mean, obviously we will. Well, if we wouldn't have to run that long, you know, that would be somewhat appreciated, I suppose.
Could you set that bush on fire?
Probably, but why would I want to?
Could you freeze it?
Why do you want me to kill the bush?
Because it's there. It's an evil bush. Do it.
Magic isn't for your amusement. Why don't I just do a little dance and a spicy shimmy?
Oh, ew. I'll pass.
I understand how. It's hard being a mage, isn't it? Also, evil bushes, eh? I mean, don't mind me, I'm all for the evil. Most evil chests, though. Those need to be destroyed. Burned, frozen, whatever the frick. You need to deal with that shit. Immediately. Traveling all the way back. Hard work. Well, it was a hard day's work, actually. All things considered, we had it for almost 2 hours at this point. Now that I think about it. Really does showcase how long it can take, eh? Also the loading. Loading times are getting a bit annoying. Which also means it's a good time to save the game.
Right you are, Warden. We'll get these walls rebuilt for you. Oh.
Hoo-ha! Shadaba!
Do you remember me? I've made a deal with your Mistress Wolsey to make a
Nice.
You're back. You need anything?
Yeah,
This will help a great deal.
Hello,
This is iron. Very high quality.
Nice,
Armor and weapons could be made with this. I'll just get to it then. No one appreciates.
You're back. You need... Oh!
Let me see your stuff. Would you buy that? Of course you wouldn't. Then again, you have no problem buying that shit off of me. Yeah, of course you're not gonna buy that. Yeah, at least has some slots. Some very slotty slots, mind you. Yeah, since you're not gonna buy that, I am kinda fucked. Well, he's buying some of the stuff, I guess. Sadly, not enough.
I emptied out my stores blasting those darkspawn. Once we're done with repairs, we should talk. I emptied out my stores blasting those darkspawn.
Ugh, Oghren, I could light your breath on fire.
The men are still clearing the rubble in the
You
basement.
can light on fire.
No,
See, lady.
Let's go inside then and see if we can sell there. I would like to sell some stuff. I would like that very much. If it just wouldn't take that long to load, that would be oh so pleasing. Come on, do it. Do it. I know you can. Do it. Hours later. Still sitting here like, come on. The phone. What's taking us so long game? Not really asking you to load anything big.
Now's better than later.
Put the stuff in there. Do it. Don't even ask why. Because I freaking tell you to.
Let's get moving.
May I be of service? Certain.
Well, it's nice of you to have stuff for sale. If your store would open, that is. Now, will you look at that? She's actually buying that shit. Do I even want to keep the lesser ones? I think I'm better off if I actually get rid of those. No. Novice room. Novice. Kitten. Ooh, be happy with Christoph's mementos, eh? Oh, I would take a gun there and surmise that, probably, just probably, the How stuff, like the How bow, is probably going to be something Nathaniel is going to be very happy with. Just gonna, you know, assume.
Should we get a move on?
Well, it's bookshelf.
I've never seen so many books in my life.
Well, you know, take care, I guess.
This one's an Avaran romance. Pretty spicy too, from the looks of it.
Nice.
What's an Antivan milk sandwich? Oh, I see. I'll just put that back.
Well, yeah, you know,
I've only read
something
one
new.
book. My friend Varlin taught me while we were in the Legion. He only had the one. He's dead now.
Well, everybody's dead. Half the people I've ever met are dead too.
Varlin was special to me. He was a noble, once. From House Volney. I don't know why I saw death take my friends, knowing it would. Varlin embraced the Legion's philosophy. That we were already dead. I couldn't let go like that.
Well, that's why you're the last of the Legion.
Survival. That's what matters. If I'm gonna get through all these books before the Darkspawn find...
You know, you don't necessarily have to go through all of them. Just take the few to like.
When do we get going? Darkspawn don't kill themselves, you know.
Don't say that, maybe they do.
Need something pummeled? Yes.
You need anything, come on.
Not necessarily, but I will still look at your wares because I can. So you look dumb as fuck. Just saying, my friend, just saying. Then, Nathaniel, I have some stuff for you, don't I? Like a bow.
Is this what I think it is?
Yes, it's a bow.
It is. That's the Howe crest burned into the wood right there. This is my grandfather's bow.
Nice, isn't it?
Or rather, my grandfather was the last to use it. It was originally made for an ancestor during the Exalted Marches.
Why wasn't it used afterwards?
Well, my father hid it away, I guess. I'm surprised he didn't simply have it destroyed. I remember finding it before Father sent me to the Free Marches. A shame for it to sit in storage.
Good point, actually.
It's good to have a part of my family's legacy again.
Yeah, I know. I'm a nice person. Do we have anything else? I don't think that's gonna be something for you. Soap on a rope. Oh, quaint. Indeed.
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
Dragon piss. I gonna, you know.
That looks fine indeed.
That's it.
That looks fine indeed. That looks fine indeed.
I was, you know.
That looks fine indeed.
Pretty much assuming that. Of course, it worked like a charm. Also means we have more space in our inventory now. Around, yeah. More than a lot. How does it look? Did the treasure and found something each other. That's something to look forward to the next time, I guess. Return the Hunter's Trinket. Baldric and the Walker would be interested in seeing the tablet. But they didn't really talk about it to me. Well, I guess I'm gonna do that at some other point. Destroyed root message in Kal Hero. Well, he may, but he didn't yet. I guess with this we shall end it. Because we did good, and I actually do want to, you know, portion it a bit, basically. Because, you know, it's a quite enjoyable game, and I would like to enjoy it for a while longer. Oh, excuse me. Again, we also have to look. We're gonna do things. Next week, this week, everything is still pretty much okay. But, you know, next week does come it. And, well, there's gotta be something bit different, because technically speaking on Friday the Nier gets released on the Steam, and I would like to play that a bit longer, which means I would have to basically skip this or change this around. And I am actually working a bit on trying, basically. Find a good solution for that. Maybe changing things around a bit for the Friday. Can get something done work-wise. There might actually be something to be done about it. But let's not let's not make any promises I can't keep. For now it's on the pure level of A. I will try to do so. Not really a good reason to promise things I can't keep. You know. Gets to be a bit annoying. But yes. I will now go away and well, basically get some sleep. If I for some bloody reason can't get my sleep, I will be back later with more of the what is by now my usual late night entertainment. Which actually is pretty fun. It's actually fun to read, you know. Although it has not necessarily much gameplay to offer. Which is pretty much why I'm doing it as a late night. Personally. And not as in any official part. But yes, discussions aside, I shall bid you for now. A good one and all that, and shall be back soon. Soonish, that is. Depends a bit, as I said. At the latest tomorrow with our, well, it will be the final stream of the Nier Automata, isn't it? Yes, it will actually be. I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna have some fun playing around with that one last time. But yes. Until then, we shall end it. Dum dum dum. And so, let me say bye bye.